Guys, Wednesday. What are we looking at today? We're going to look at Tip Up Winter Ale from Beaver Island. I absolutely would love to go to Beaver Island. I hear, even this time of the year, I hear it's really warm and moist there. This one is 7.5%. And this brewery is out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. It comes in one of them can thingies, so I don't get to use a bottle opener. Thank you, Captain Obvious. You're welcome. Let's just see. Quickly, it's this uniquely balanced winter ale adds a touch of smoked German beechwood malt to a locally grown hops and spruce tips, which would be Tip Up North. It's darker, but it's not dark enough. Cheers. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it smells like that shit that I just told you about. It kind of has almost a roasty, kind of like chocolate and coffee together, kind of a smell to it. Taste-wise, a heavier viscosity in my mouth. Starts off semi-sweet. Yeah, a little bit of a smoky maltiness to it, not real overpowering. Then you kind of get that pine, that spruce flavor. Not anywhere near some of them I've had. I don't remember the name of it now, but it was a local one that was made with spruce tips, and it was like, yeah, it sort of tastes like Santa Claus teabagged your beer. And we ended up with, whoa, hello. We ended up with, clicking the wrong button, that's what we ended up with. We ended up with a bunch of comments on Ghost Gun. Brad Thomas with the well-versed libtard cock-sucking motherfuckers. Joey figures I skipped this month's battle box and it comes with a ghost gun. Fuck my luck. John Solar, stick it in the cigar's ass and it gives you a hole. Sounds like a date with my second wife. And the last comment on Ghost Gun officially goes to Josh, FJ55 Iron Pig. Eric, if you do not need those gators, I can use them. We have cotton moss, copperheads, and rattlesnakes. It gets sketchy when clearing the mother-in-law's property. I will take that under heavy advisement. You have to wait for at least till I make the damn video. And of course I also got that fish trap for John Solar sitting in there. And Keck first again on Apocalypse IPA. And Keck again. Oh, sexy nerdy brew babe wearing glasses and pigtails. I have a few other angles of her. Ed, maybe first, maybe not. Ed, how about second? Nope. Aunt Keck, whiskey. Whiskey, he says. You know, how about a little bit of Monica? Let's see, what's I don't know what that is. Here's some of that whiskey ash shit that I got from Justin. How about we do a little Jack Daniels there, Aunt Keck? In a shot glass that has a bullet in it. And Keck, Fu Master Chew here. Fu Master. Ben N, top 9. Aunt Keck. Oprah for president. Bah ha ha ha. Wait, she does have a chance. There's still enough fucking libtards in this country that could vote her in. But wait, we have the Electoral College. But the liberals want to get rid of it. Next president election is going to be interesting indeed. Indeed. Aunt Keck, I gave myself a headache. This kind of talk does. It does that. Ed, oh my, a sexy, nerdy brew babe. Love it. Me too. Ed, yes indeed, Aunt Keck is the new smile money. Laugh out loud. And then smile money. What? I've been replaced? Josh, FJ, yes sir, my kind of review. I'm in IPA heaven. The Dogfish Head 120 is awesome. It sure is. It's awesome the way it is. But knowing what happens to it when you allow a year, year and a half, 2 years to hit it, I just hate the wait. Not going to look, Otis. Josh again. Damn, I want to pop that bubble. Yeah, I know what bubble you're talking about. Johnny Concho, cheers everyone. And Josh tells him cheers. Josh, Glocks are works of art. Ed, hi Shelby. Well, she's not down here. Josh, Joe Apile will run for Senate. What do you think? Controversial to say the least. I love it. I've been following that man since he had the inmates all wearing pink, eating bologna sandwiches, clearing ditches, working in the chain gang. Absolutely. You fucking commit a crime? What the fuck? We're gonna set you up, let you sit on your goddamn dead ass, watch TV, go out in the yard and lift some weights, wait around for Bubba to come down and stick a penis in your butt, and then, you know, I'm sorry, you do the crime. You're gonna do the time, and it shouldn't be easy. If I could, I'd vote for Joe Apile. Fuck yeah! Josh. What pocket knife have you been carrying lately? Well, I got that one from Tac Pack. That I know it's not a pocket knife, but I've been testing that out in the small of my back on dress clothes, non-work stuff. So that is up there. Like right now, you know, like as always, by the time we get this far, I'm in my lounging pants. So I actually do have a knife on me. It's not really a lounger material. I got my big old thicky bad ass buck, the Buck Besh wedge. This thing is, I got this from Howard over at the Bunker, and it is just a beast of a knife. But to answer your question, the knife that has been in those pants for months now without rotating another knife in has been the M16, the CRKT M16 that I got from Gunwild 1. It's just impossible to beat. I mean, if there was any fear that they were going to stop making it, I'd go on fucking Amazon right now and probably buy 10 of them. Especially if it was Chuck's charge card. But hell, I've been honestly thinking about getting another one as a work knife, and I know it pains. I don't think I could do it. I know I would say that I would hit the order button, and then it would never happen. Speaking of never happening, I ordered that marine knife. Joey, John Solar, Chris Alone Company. Pete over at the Armory Channel showed me a knife, and he's like, "This is badass." I'm like, "Fuck, it is badass." It's like, what the hell is the name brand now? I don't remember the name brand. Everybody else knew and that was familiar with it, but I didn't. And it was only like $22 on Amazon. So I ordered one, and Joey Cuz tried to order one. They wouldn't fucking send it to New York. But I can take care of that. I'm not afraid. So, answer your question, the M16. Work? I have that Cyclone that I got from Tardisius, but I've just been so hard on, that's what she said, I'm so hard on stuff at work. I found that I was continuously trying to do bad things with it, like pry bar, hold the door open, and I really like that knife, and so I kind of rotated it into my use stuff. It's actually it's upstairs in my desk drawer, so now it serves the purpose of kill you if you come through the back door or open an envelope. So I mainly just use, I have a Milwaukee razor blade knife, and for the most part, beating the shit out of it. The only two things I don't like is the stupid slot for like cutting like a seatbelt slot, but it's up front. And so sometimes when you're trying to cut something, like say plastic off of wrapping on a refrigerator or a new range or something like that, it drops into that slot and it kind of stops you dead in your path. Hate that. And the button, you press the button to remove the blade, and it's kind of like right at that perfect, you might be grabbing it right there, and when you are, of course you press the button and you keep going and you leave the blade behind in whatever you're doing. So, Josh, very sexy 1911. The Kimber is awesome. Ed, awesome. Christine on Hornet Fixer's show. Yep. And less than 2 hours from right now. Ed, I take the SIG P220 and Shelby. Now, a kiss, please. That didn't work out so well. Otis 71, nice. A double shot. Okay, Otis, I know you weren't requesting one, but since you say that you hit her every single time I do, oh yeah. Fu Master Chew, the brew babe is smoking. Rich, you got that right. Love all things guns, and of course a nice 1911. I know you're just a gun freak. Rich, this was funny as hell, especially when Shelby totally dissed you on the kisses. I even showed the wife. It was hilarious. I know. Normally she's like right there. It's like, what the fuck? I guess because I didn't give her any. I think it's because I didn't give her any beer. Normally, you know, she comes in, you guys here. I give her a little beer, bring her up here. She kisses me, thanking me for the beer. She didn't get any beer. I got fucking this city. Rich, if it's between a regular G19 and that sweet-ass SIG P220 10mm Hunter, really? You have to ask? Indeed? Yeah, I know. Rich, here's one for you. I'd actually trade that double-stack 10mm for the new Glock 19X. Not shitting you. Another friend, review brother, and thanks for the laughs. This was a funny show. Rich, totally straight to the point. I want to keep that pistol, and I'll get it for everyone else. I mean, it's just another opportunity to hold a fucking completely awesome gun. This is on loan from Rich, and full intent is that I never send it back to him. I know he says I should shoot it to see if I really want to, and I'm telling you right now, Rich, it ain't gonna happen. It doesn't have to happen. I can hold this in my hand. I love the size of the grip, and it's a fucking 10mm. That's it. I mean, you got your trifecta, and you're collecting this and collecting that. I don't need to shoot this to know. I mean, unless of course it's a complete mechanical fuck up, in which case that's my bad. But I think, to be totally honest, at this point in time, should just the only way this is going to happen, I think, is I just need to drop a little care package. Some Benjamins or whatever. I need to just drop something in the mail every single month until we're evened up, because otherwise, I don't have anything in the collection right now that you would possibly want, and due to the fact that I don't want to have to put anything on a charge card, the only way I could get you the G19X right now is, that kind of shit. So, but yeah, this thing is just badass. Like I said, in case you're new, which actually there's been like five of you guys that are new, and I don't know I can't remember what 5 they were. Hey, look, I got my. What I wish is, in all honesty, this gun, when I look at this gun, this is the one that gets the heartbeat going just a little bit more than this one, because this just has your standard GI look, except for, of course, it has the bigger beaver grip. I said beaver. Well, after all, we were reviewing a Beaver Island beer. It has a skeletonized trigger. Has a skeletonized hammer. It has a adjustable sights with the fiber optic. So I mean, it's like GI plus. It's like kind of like a normal 1911. And what I like is the full, that frickin' RoboCop look about this. Now, if they could do the double stack in this, that would be the shit that I would do. I mean, I carry one to the ground to get to the gun store first to get something that looked like this, except for right in this area. So yeah, Rich, I don't ever want it to. I don't want it to get awkward, man. We've been friends for a long time, and I was actually gonna get out last weekend and just grab the camera, a couple steel targets, and go in one direction or the other. I talked to Greg. He was thinking about going shooting, then started working on his basement project, and that never happened. And then, just to be totally honest, I spent, the entire day with that fantastic woman, and fuck guns. You know what I'm saying? What?
Miss me?
Yeah, Ed was just talking about you. I was kidding.
He was not. Don't pick on Angelina. There.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Yeah. Did the $1,200 dishwasher actually work? Oh yeah, the most awesome beer glasses on the planet. That's right. They say a beanie. I'm only using one. There's actually 3 more in the man crate.
Oh really?
Yeah, there was 4 of them. So, want to do some Jack Daniels? How about some Bacardi? I can guarantee you right now, you do not have the testicular fortitude to do a shot of this. You will not make Jim's show tonight.
Why not?
This is the shit. Remember when Evil Neil came to visit and we were supposed to review beers and it was all going good until that fucking bastard said, let's do a shot of this. 129 proof.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah. So.
You don't like rum, but you drink my Bacardi Gold?
This is like whiskey. That white shit just makes me gag when it's like I understand why you're into the white more than you're into the other stuff, because it's like 2 different things. It may say...
I did not like the Bacardi Gold. I like it just fine.
But, just as a side note, in case girls' night, you decide everybody's going to do shots, this is good for doing a shot. That sucks.
The
Sailor Jerry, but you mix that with Coke or Sprite, completely different.
Well, that's what it was intended for. That's why Jim bought it when he was here for Shitapalooza.
Well, I know that. Look,
you hid that bottle on me. You've been drinking that, haven't you?
Not that much, because it's not good as shots.
Did I drink most of that?
This was you and to be totally honest, and they can testify to this. I'm just gonna over exaggerate and say it might have had an inch more on it.
I guess I did put it pretty good.
You two. We
put a really good dent in the bottle.
Yeah.
This is why.
And then we did a live blog radio show.
Yep.
By the time we were that far into the night, I could have poured Jim a shot of this and he'd been happy. That all you got?
Hey, a good time was had by all.
Squirt some bug spray in it.
We had fun.
Yeah, this year was awesome.
It was.
It's too bad that
it was the best Shitapalooza, I think.
Yeah, because it could.
It would have been better if some few people would have...
I don't want to start mentioning names because then if I don't mention somebody, they'll get ass hurt.
Is that really safe?
Fuck yeah.
It's loaded.
Well, of course it is.
Here, Rick. That goes off, that shoots right in the kitchen. That's where I'm cooking.
I can't show it because this is the ghost gun. Okay,
the ghost gun needs to vanish.
Just a fast concern. What is your concern? This is capable of holding almost every gun we have but the BMG 50. One of them. Try to pull it down. It wasn't easy, was it?
Fairly easy, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, put it back.
No. It's the ghost gun. It needs to vanish.
Well, I need to do I saw at the top of the comments, Sharky was having conniptions and he wants another flyby. It'll be a teaser flyby, but...
Oh. I think we're going to get his stuff off to him pretty soon, too.
We are?
Yeah.
Well, first I'd need to know where exactly the fuck I'm sending it. And
okay,
second,
so we need an address.
I need to do some, I need to bring that over to the packing center.
Yeah, I know. We can do international. Ouch. That was my toe.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I got boxes everywhere.
Okay. See. This weighs a lot more than the ghost gun. I've had the AK-47 hanging here for the entire video.
You telling me this now? Are you trying to kill me? You're going to give me a freaking heart attack. Don't do that. Stop it. Okay. We're going to pass it down here because you can't see.
Oh, yeah. I could do something like this. Jesus.
That's not safe.
I could do chin-ups. If I could hang another gun right here and be like, oh, hey, yeah, let's try it. How about the 5906? That's not light. And of course it's loaded, but we should make it more challenging. I'm just kidding.
Do you want me to shoot your kneecaps off now or later?
Okay, you ready?
Stop! This isn't a commercial for fucking crazy glue. Keep it up and there'll be no supper for you.
No supper for you. Hi.
You are in trouble.
These are what this is meant for.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Ask Chuck.
No, they're not.
You could like mount this under your table. You put this under your desk at work.
Don't tempt me.
Yeah. Imagine the look.
Well, maybe not so much in the new position, but the old one for sure.
Can you imagine the look?
Another one left.
Imagine the look of one of your security guards, especially the guy that's, one of the gun gurus, and you said, "Hey, wait, before you leave,
oh man,
what do you think of this?"
We gotta go shooting with him sometime. He's got like all kinds of, you should see the shit. He always comes in every day when he's assigned to do his duties, and he shows me his baby pictures.
Baby pictures.
That's what he calls them.
Sharky.
Stop. Would you quit?
Well, we've got some stuff that would probably surprise him. Ask him if he wants to shoot a BMG 50.
He has.
At a Liberal. Okay. Completely as a side note, Brad Thomas sent me this.
Oh, what? It wasn't a naked girl? Yeah.
Brad, your reputation precedes you.
Mm-hmm. He could argue with me, he knows.
Well, he was good while he was here.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like he walked into the living room and started hanging up naked posters all over the place.
No. He just sends them to you for your brew review.
Stephen Bush, my penis.
My Sharona.
I have no idea what that means, but it was in bold print. Wade, I watch this at around 3 in the morning, and as I make bread dough. And this morning my wife watched it with me. It took me almost an hour to explain everyone actually likes Joey, and that's what full homo means.
Oh, his poor wife. I commend her. Poor lady.
EMT Railfan. There's an old friend. Teacher, I've been bad. Bad boy. Please make me stay after class. Tardisius, my first Glock was the 40 cal G23 Trump Train Cowbell. Mine was the G27.
I wonder how many more Zippos he has added to his collection. I see his videos.
Tardisius.
But I'm curious what the new number is.
The Peanut Gallery wants to know, what is the actual tally right now on Zippos?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for an answer, and then I'll give you a cowbell. Whatever. almost as... That was like a slow motion version of what he does. Joey Cuz, give me some of that shit they're smoking. Glock over a cig? Next you're going to tell me that Caitlyn Jenner is hot as a hot box of rocks.
I think I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. I gotta go. Ish.
All I'm going to say is Hazman 440, I wish we were neighbors.
PBR man.
Well, he has what Joey was wondering what they're smoking.
Marijuana.
Yeah.
Marijuana is bad for you?
Not for cancer.
Yeah, that's about the only thing. Okay.
Smile Money. Where was that Glock knife made? Australia. Come on. Come on. Give it up. Oh, for God. This fucking thing. Made in Australia. Which makes it fucking official. Love that knife. Thank you, Tardisius. Crazy Scotsman, fuck yeah, 10 on the brew babe. Too many clothes though. Yeah, I know. That's... We tried somewhere else. Crazy Scotsman, CZ Great Pistols, no Glocks here. Here's a guy in the gun industry. In the gun industry. Has no Glocks. Of course, I'm still a Glock fan. I'm just not a fucking fanboy. They are what they are. They're a workhorse. I am working in a building that I used to enjoy being in, but because of Chad, the owner of the tattoo parlor, who is a little fucking baby, his new nickname is the Princess. It's like, oh, we can't make noise until 9 o'clock because we might disturb the princess. Yeah, well, give a fuck happened at about 8 o'clock today. It's like, go ahead. Just because you went to one person, I can guarantee you that's not going to fly with the guy that owns the building, Princess. Been working in that building for years. Little tiny girls that work the night shift don't have a problem with us making noise, but the Princess, he's too busy fucking juicing, and he's up a little late, and all of a sudden he's got a problem with people making noise in the building. Sorry, Princess. I wouldn't let him tattoo suck my dick on Joey's butt. Crazy Scotsman, whiskey. Fucker. Gillian, 426. Here. Cheers, Eric. Mike, thank you. Ghost gun. Crazy Scotsman. I heard a lot of words, but all I saw was the brew babe for an hour. I understand. Gillian, the Glocks are still better, Eric. Just saying. I don't have a crack pipe. Oh my God. You people are on drugs. I mean, seriously. I mean, this is just a whole lot of fucking hurt coming at you. But seriously, there's so many options on the planet. I mean, if you're gonna diss a cig and take a Glock, that means what? Everything else on the planet just isn't gonna happen? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, right there. Yeah, that's not the firing pin. How about this guy? Both have the same length barrel. What the fuck? Well, you know, it is safe. Ooh, dinner is smelling good. Stuffed something in a chicken breast. Hope it wasn't Swiss cheese, because I ate all that. Crazy Scotsman, Shelby does love her stouts, and rightly so. I think that's why I got dissed. She was expecting some shit. Hazman 440, Bokers, good stuff. Yeah, it is, my friend. And if you're here, that is, to be totally honest, and I'm not just saying it because the horny one himself sent it to me. That whiskey that Jim sent me, that was very good. Very good, very smooth. The only edge that this gets is that your car, your truck, or fucking the Rocket Man's missile would run on that. That's just a shorter experience between when you had your first shot and when you fell down. Jay from Elite Ammunition. I would buy that damn G40 Hunter, but I am saving for another trip to Japan. I would buy it. I mean, honestly, and I've already said this. I would probably leave the flashlight and laser on this one and put the sight back on it, and then I'd have to get a new sight, because the sights that were for this, except for Jay got me this one, which is actually, this one is tritium and fiber optic, so I'd probably get the True Glows, and I would make this a home defense gun, because I don't need a red dot on it as a home defense gun. So I would take this off, and I would definitely put this on the MOS version. But I don't want to sell this so I could get that. This is a Fu Master 2 fucking thing. Not to mention it's a me thing. It's a 10mm, and I just want all of them. Hands down, it's my favorite round. If you've shot it, you understand. And over the last few years, it is definitely making a comeback. I mean, better ammo is being produced. A few years ago, if you said, I need some 10mm, I'd be like, well, if you want to come up here, I'll have my brother-in-law load you up some, and that kind of shit. Right, Jeremy? Pre-dawn death. But other than that, you need to go to Underwood Ammo. Underwood had the only stuff worth talking about as far as I'm concerned. Now, I haven't tried a lot of, production, big production stuff, but for the most part, it was 40 cal that said 10mm on it. It wasn't, it's not there. It's just, but right now, this is everything. All the 10s right now, I believe, are loaded with my brother-in-law's the Hornady XTP heads. No problems with any of this. I have had some stuff with the cone, elongated cone stuff, and it's fucking hot. I mean, it's not. Let me rephrase. My brother-in-law loads up to spec. He hasn't done any over spec stuff. So it's good. It's good loaded stuff. But this elongated cone heads that he got, just they weren't seated enough, and you could put 10 rounds into that magazine, and then the 11th one was just a little bit longer. Or actually what made it even worse is you could put 5 in, the 6th one was one of the bad ones, and it would be just a little bit longer. And when you put all the ammo on top of it, that one long round was pinching in there, and it was capturing the magazine spring, so you could literally shake the mag and all the rounds before it would fall out. Now if I wanted to sit down with my micrometer, go through every bullet, put them aside, they work perfectly in the Blackhawk. It's a revolver. Sharky. Now that is a brew babe of my liking, thank you. More of her, please. Sharky, I can definitely do that. I might even do it right now, just to tease you. Let's see. It might not be that easy because let's see. The one I used yesterday. Sharky, this one's just for you, baby. If you hate it, talk to Sharky. If you love it, thank Sharky. That's a first. A brew chick change midstream. No pun intended. Sharky, curiously, yesterday about that ghost gun, even more so today. Won't be long till I can't sleep anymore. Sharky, I could probably send you some personal shit, but let's just do another flyby until finally it's just all been exposed. Oh yeah, looks kind of ghosty to me. Oh here, how's that? What does that look like? Oh yeah, zero inflammation. And look, wait for it. Oh. Ghost gun gone. Sharky, the Kimber sure looks nice. I love the Kimber. The Kimber Raptor. Sharky, I'd love to surgically clean and replace all the springs on that Kimber. Just take the next flight to Amsterdam and snuggle it up your ass. Are the mags that have feed issues with the last round also ancient? ? If so, toss them some new mag springs in them, and it might just be the trick. Actually, my friend, I thought about that, and the last time I had it out, the last time I was out shooting, these mags, these are the Kim Pro stainless, and they're probably the newest mags that I have. That's why I brought them. Just thinking just like you are right there. So, I mean, sell this? Seriously? Just because you don't see it a lot. It's just, to me, it's a gun that probably has been seen more than any of the rest. So I just kind of like, okay, I'm going to keep it. You guys don't see this because I have an issue with it or anything. It's the one of the first guns that I carried. Grips on here from my wife and Howard from the bunker made it happen. There's this. I will never. I mean, I don't give a fuck how pathetic my financial life gets. I will never get rid of this. This gun will be passed on. I do not want to be buried with a single thing. I want it to be continued and used and loved. But this gun has, like I said, I've never had a round count, but I can guarantee you there's more than 5,000 rounds through this pistol. And I started to experience that last round thing, and but like I said, I'm pretty sure it was ammo, because the one of the last times that I was out was with some Winchester white box, and it never happened. But either way, I want to take the time to go through this, strip it all down, and put all new springs all the way around in it. Thinking that it was the extractor, Kimber sent me another one with the spring, and it looks just like mine. I thought when I found the chipped corner I was onto something, but that's just the way that it looks. Again, I also laugh when people are like, it's not a real 1911 because it has a tactical extractor. I've had several Kimbers with the tactical extractor, and I've never had a problem with a single one of them. I know Kimber is kind of like the roller coaster, awesome production, and then not so awesome, and then awesome. You know, Pete over at the Armory Channel, he seems to keep buying a Kimber when they suck. And me, I've never had a problem. I mean, I had a CDP Ultra, the smallest one, and they're like, well, you know, it's going to have some issues. Well, it never had issues. I laid it on the dash of my truck a day that it hit, I think, 38 degrees below zero, left it there for over an hour, and then put three mags through it. Never missed a beat. Unfortunately, I had that gun. Of course, I had this one too, which I sold. You guys have heard the story about this. During my divorce. No. And thankfully a very awesome friend, and I ended up getting it back again. But I didn't get the CDP back. The guy that had it actually sat on it for over a year and a half for me to buy it back from him. And then he got bored one day and went and shot it, and then informed me that it was no longer for sale. And I honestly, I can't blame him. Sharky, Maglite is past its prime and has been for years. Unfortunately, the LED bulbs are okay, but they're still stuck with a gigantic flashlights. Mind you, that's good for car lights, bats, clubs, etc. Sharky, Shelby, now go and drink all the good stuff. Sharky, see, now, I was reading this and I was just like, wow, what a dick. But then I realized that if I add the letter P, P220 hands down, hell, I'll bead blast it down to the steel and have myself a stainless elite. Yeah, I mean, I literally could take the Hunter, and I could easily turn that back into an elite. But I figured right now it's sort of running with wear protection, abuse, carry it, shoot the fuck out of it, and then someday, Sharky, and I hope we're still friends at that point in time, that's what I will turn it into. Gunwild 1, I think those small Clint Eastwood cigars are called cigaros. Yeah, I believe so. I almost grabbed one this morning and smoked it on my way to work. I might do that tomorrow, but the problem is both me and Greg stopped smoking the same day, and for some reason, me telling him cigars don't count hasn't been quite the same. But he's still seen some posts on Facebook, so he knows every now and then I have a cigar. I just don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Gunwild, I can appreciate your love for the Kimber. I absolutely love mine. Hell yeah, Jeff. Gunwild, again, that's a no-brainer. Sig over Glock any day. Hitting the refresh button, and then we're gonna... Fuck! I should just pretend I didn't see this shit, and we'll do this tomorrow. Nick, I'm a douche now? I'd rather stick to being a prick. Guaranteed that the hopped whiskey is closer to you than to me right now. Just 3 hours to the north of you in Butt-Fuckistan, Ontario. If I can get more, I'll send it. Wow. The problem is, Nick, I have no reason to go dead north of me. Christine's family is through Michigan and up through that Fuckistan. So I'd end up closer to you. No promises when, maybe sooner, maybe later. Yes, I'm going to keep teasing. The Bokers looks good. Closest to that proof I've had was Lamb's Navy Rum at 150 proof. Fucking paint thinner. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay warm and questionably sober. Yeah, the whole show less thing is actually sitting. Thank you, YouTube. Oops. No, I didn't thumbs that down. I gave you a heart. Otis71, let's finish with some rum. Let's not. Fuck. Not to mention, there's fucking loaded guns everywhere. You know how people frown on that. Like that one time, we've got a beer shown in the video, and I clean a gun. What would that... What the fuck? The safety was off? That's prickish. What would someone do right now if they actually watched this and went, oh my god, that guy's got fucking guns everywhere. Oh yeah. $59.06. Awesome. Pete might actually have a blue gun for this, in which case I will never let that rest. This, priceless. This, a doorstop with expensive stuff on it. This, awesome. This, what the fuck? And then the ghost gun. Ready, Sharky? Okay, I'm going to hit the refresh button just one more time for the fun of it. Otis. Oh, that's right. Fuck. Okay, so where do I put the winter ale? The only thing that makes me feel any better is you are just as hurting as me right now. Where do I put the winter ale from Beaver Island? It's actually a hell of a lot better. I could do this as probably as a daily drinker for a while. Surprisingly, I think I'm going to give this an 8. And I'm not even going to put it on like some special winter scale or something like that. Just overall, it's like an 8. Nothing is overpowering, because like I said, I've had some that had spruce tips in it. It was just like, did somebody pour the water out of a Christmas tree? This, I would definitely drink it again, especially if Chuck sent it to me. The ATF sucks. It's not just a statement, it's a YouTube channel. So, okay guys, I don't think I have anything going on tomorrow. So, we will see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.